Hey everybody, my name's Chris Britt. I'm the founder and CEO of Chime. Chime is an emerging leader in the mobile payments and mobile banking sector here in the United States. And it's my honor to have the opportunity to give you a little bit of background on us and our relationship with Cathay as part of the annual Investor Day. So appreciate the opportunity, guys. I first met the Cathay team in the summer of 2017. We were out looking to raise our Series B financing. And I was lucky to get connected to Denny, and then of course Simon and Ming Pao, who ultimately ended up leading that round. And since then, we've really enjoyed an amazing relationship, both personally and professionally. Let me give you a little bit of background on our company. So we exist because if you really look at the marketplace in the United States, banking is broken for a large segment of the population. If you're in the top 10, 20% of wage earners, the relationship you have with a big bank probably works out reasonably well. But beyond that segment of consumers, there's a huge segment of Americans that are living paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about everyday wage earners that are suffering by just being crushed with fees. That's how banks make money on their core banking business, is fees on checking accounts, fees on overdrafts. And they don't invest or do a particularly good job at serving the needs of this mainstream middle income segment. So that's sort of where our company comes in. We exist because we know there's a lot of anxiety around consumer finances in America, and we want to help people achieve financial peace of mind. We think that starts with a checking account that doesn't rely on fees, a savings account that actually provides a good rate of return, a debit card, a credit card that we recently launched that helps Americans actually improve their credit score. And this combination of services has really driven huge growth for our business. On a monthly basis, we're now opening up, we believe, more checking accounts than any bank in America, somewhere around 500,000 every month. And so we've been really scaling the business rapidly. Some of the features that have really connected with Americans revolve around helping with short-term liquidity. We allow the consumer to get access to their paycheck a couple days early, and then we'll even let our members take the account into a negative state without charging a $35 overdraft fee. And that, combined with our credit builder card, has really been sort of a trifecta of services that is really resonating and fueling a lot of our growth. COVID, of course, has created some real challenges for so many Americans. We've actually benefited in some ways from COVID in that we have this primary relationship with so many millions of Americans who continue to rely on Chime and our Chime debit card and credit card for their everyday purchases. So we were actually seeing a pretty significant increase in our transaction spend year over year. And a lot of the things that we're doing during COVID to show to our members that we actually have their back is really resonating. One of the things we did was, when it was clear that the government was going to be providing stimulus payments, we actually gave our members access to those $1,200 stimulus payments 5 days earlier than they actually arrived in the bank account. So this was a huge win for our members and really resulted in huge amounts of buzz and new enrollments for our company. We're about a 450 person team here in San Francisco, and are really expanding as quickly as we can. In fact, pre-COVID, we were about 225 people. So we've literally doubled the size of the team just during this past period of the pandemic. So much more for us to do going forward. We really benefit from the fact that our members see us as their primary financial account. So our average customer is doing 40 plus transactions a month and in the app almost every day. So with that deep, sort of highly engaged relationship, there's an opportunity for us going forward to layer on additional products and services in the area of credit extension, investments, insurance, P2P, just a whole host of things that we're really excited to focus on going forward. I want to just, again, now that I have this platform and this opportunity, I want to personally thank the Cathay team for all that they did for us. They took a bet on us at a point when it wasn't as clear that Chime was going to be a resounding success, and they did so with conviction. The fact that they are very internationally focused and have a large network of large international companies, large international investors that they work with was really helpful to us. And I think their global perspective, seeing the disruption that has been happening in financial services in other markets, really informed their conviction around investing in Chime well before other leading investors did. They've also followed up with multiple rounds of financing, which is important to me as a CEO. And I couldn't be prouder of the relationship that we have together. I'm really looking forward to many future years of success with you guys, and just want to thank you so much for everything you've done to help make Chime a huge success. Cheers, guys.